The Blessed Martyrs of Nowadrodek. The Sisters of the Holy Family of Nazareth arrived in Nowadrodek in 1929 to assume responsibility for the education of children and for the care of the Church of the Transformation of Our Lord, commonly referred to as the White Church, pictured in black and white. As a community, the sisters became an integral part of the life of Nowadrodek and served the multicultural residents of the town. During peaceful times, the residents of this easternmost end of the Republic of Poland, presently in Belarus, lived in harmony, boasting a synagogue, a mosque, and other churches. No one was threatened in this environment. Moreover, the White Church became a model of a fervent community encouraging people to greater faith. During the Second World War, 1939 to 1945, people living on Polish soil were persecuted for their national identity and faith. Terror associated with the German occupation of Nowadrodek began in 1942, first with the extermination of the Jews, followed by a surge of arrests of the Polish people, then the indiscriminate slaughter of 60 persons, including 2 priests. On July 18, 1943, more than 120 family members of Nowadrodek, including fathers and sons, were arrested to await their immediate execution. Aware of this tragic situation, the Sisters of the Holy Family of Nazareth unanimously expressed their desire to offer their lives in sacrifice for the imprisoned family members. Sister Stella, superior of the congregation, shared the sisters' prayer and decision with Father Alexander Zienkiewicz, chaplain and rector of the White Church. My God, if sacrifice of life is needed, accept it from us who are free from family obligations and spare those who have wives and children in their care. We are even praying for this. Sister Stella. In response to the sisters' prayers, the sentence of death was commuted and the prisoners were deported to work camps in Germany or released. Threats of deportation and death continued, and soon the life of Rector Father Zienkiewicz was threatened, and the sisters renewed their prayers. Oh my God, you, Father, are more needed here on earth than we, so we are now asking God, if further sacrifice is needed, to take us rather than you. God accepted the sisters' petitions, and the life of Father Zienkiewicz and the lives of all those deported or imprisoned were spared, but not before a great sacrifice of life would be made. On July 31, 1943, Sister Stella and the Sisters of the Holy Family of Nazareth were ordered to present themselves to German headquarters. After evening devotions, Sister Stella and 10 of the Sisters of the Holy Family of Nazareth left their convent to present themselves to the German Gestapo. On their way, the sisters encountered their 12th member of the congregation, Sister M. Malgorzata Banas, who was returning from the hospital where she worked as a nurse. Unlike Sister Stella and the sisters who were dressed in their religious habit, Sister Margaret was dressed in lay clothes. Sister Stella instructed Sister Margaret to go home and look after the priest and the White Church. An hour after presenting themselves to the Gestapo, the sisters were escorted from the building and driven to the military barracks. At daybreak on Sunday morning, August 1, 1943, the 11 sisters were driven 3 miles beyond the outskirts of town in the birch-pined woods and executed by the Nazis. The sisters died a martyr's death, and God accepted the sacrifice offered on behalf of their brethren. Father Alexander Zienkiewicz and all those for whom they sacrificed their lives were saved. Soon after this incredible event, Sister M. Malgorzata Banas, the sole survivor of the community, located the place of the sisters' execution. Until her death, April 26, 1966, she remained the guardian of their common grave and the Church of the Transfiguration, the White Church. This church was entrusted to the care of the sisters, and it is there that the earthly remains of these martyrs now rest. On March 5, 2000, Pope John Paul II beatified Sister Mary Stella and her 10 companions. The Sisters of the Holy Family of Nazareth presented Pope John Paul II with the scarf and pewter medal similar to what is displayed. By offering their lives, Blessed Mary Stella and her 10 companions fulfilled their Nazareth charism in the service of families to a heroic degree. In elevating the Martyrs of Nowadrodek to the honor of Blessed, the Church presents them as models of love and defenders against the numerous dangers that are threatening the contemporary family.